going on, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody had a good day. Everybody stayed vigilant in their recovery, as I like to say. Man, I'm tired. I've been going at it since about 7 o'clock this morning. Been on been on the computer, been in meetings, been at work. Just busy day. Busy, busy, busy. I'm still eating my dinner. I haven't even eaten all my dinner. I was working with Zach R that is going to be on Friday night, trying to work out some audio issues, and they're still unresolved, but that's okay. But I'm glad everybody's here. I hope everybody's having an awesome night. The title or the topic tonight I came up with, I kind of went to the JFT again. Um, when life shows up, and that's not actually the title of the JFT, but it definitely relates. And I think you guys are going to like this one. I'm going to screen share it real quick and I'm just going to read it and then I'll go back and throw my twist on it. If you guys want to drop the comments on the readings while I'm sharing, I'd appreciate it. Welcome, Tanya, everyone that's in here. I'm going to bring up the reading page real quick. It was self-titled Faithful Feelings. It says, when we refuse to accept the reality of today, we are denying faith in our higher power. This can only bring more suffering. And we don't have that trust and faith. It says the JFT today says some days just aren't going to be the way we wish they'd be. Our problems may be as simple as a broken shoelace or having to stand in line at the supermarket. Or we may be experiencing something far more serious like a job loss, a home, a loved one. Either way, we often end up looking for a way to avoid our feelings instead of simply acknowledging that those feelings are painful and that they suck. You know, my buddy Zach always says you got to embrace the suck, and feel the feel. Says no one promises us that everything is going to go away or go our way when we stop using. Ain't that the truth? I don't know about you guys, but now that I've been clean for a little bit, um, you know, things still don't go exactly the way I plan them to. Life shows up all the time. It says, in fact, we can be sure that life will go on whether we're using or not. We will face good days and bad days, comfortable feelings and painful feelings, but we don't have to run away from any of them any longer. We don't have to run away from our feelings. That's why I talk about sharing open and honest all the time. Because we can experience pain, we can experience grief, sadness, anger, frustration, all those feelings we once avoided with drugs, putting our dope on our painful feelings, our isolation, our anxiety, our depression, whatever it was we were going through. It was just easier to put our DOC on it, right? Because we find that we can get through all these emotions clean. We won't die and the world won't come to an end just because we have uncomfortable feelings. That is such a powerful statement. As we learn to trust that we can survive what each day brings. Just for today, I will demonstrate my trust in God by experiencing this day just as it is, living in the moment. How many times have we talked about that? Just simply living in the moment. I wrote a little bit of notes on it today, in and out of my busyness of my spin on that. And when life shows up, guys, things don't always go as planned. Uh, Traffic's going to back up. I may have a flat tire. Someone may cancel plans with me. I got bills due, problems at work or with a coworker, deadlines to meet. Life shows up, right? And God forbid, but death. You can throw death in there. We have all lost loved ones. And it's usually unexpected, especially those that are in recovery and have friends that are in recovery. We wake up one day and see a Facebook post that so and so passed away. It's happened to me. Um, I could go on and on, but life on life's terms. What's important is what we're going to do about it. What are we going to do when life shows up? Um, how do we handle these struggles? How do we handle that pain? How do we handle that grief? Um, when they happen, what's your solution? These are questions that I have to ask myself. So what's my solution if I wake up tomorrow and a close friend of mine passes away? How am I going to handle that? Do I have a game plan? Um, or am I just going to get high and say to hell with it? That's what I used to do. It's not going to be rainbows and unicorns every day, guys. I mean, that's just facts. It'd be awesome, but it's just not, especially in Dayton. Ugh. But anyway, no, I'm kidding. Um, it's just not going to be. We're going to have bad days. We're going to have good days. And a lot of it's fear based. A lot of this goes back to fear. We can say fuck it and just not do anything and isolate and sit in our shit, or we can face everything and recover. That's just that little acronym for fear. Do you want to revert back to your old habits, your old behaviors? Or do you want to face them? You want to face your struggles and your worries and your anxieties and the depression that you may be dealing with. Um, I choose the solution today. I don't choose to revert back to those old behaviors, those old thoughts. Um, we're gonna experience pain, guys. We're gonna experience grief. We're gonna experience setbacks in life. We're gonna get pissed off. We're gonna get angry. We're gonna get afraid of something. And there's going to be good days and bad days. There's going to be death in our life. There's going to be more trauma in our life, more than likely. There's a good chance. But when we're in recovery, when we're recovering and we're actively participating in our recovery day in and day out, we learn coping skills. You know, we collect more tools we can add to our recovery toolbox that I talk about all the time. We learn new habits, we learn new behaviors, and they're all healthy, healthy habits and healthy behaviors. Man, how amazing it is today. And I'm extremely grateful that, I can apply them today. It's amazing. And the longer we stay clean and the longer we stay active in our recovery daily, the easier things get and the more routine they feel. At least they do for me. The solution and being solution based has become more natural for me, and more comfortable, where at first it was super uncomfortable. But the longer I stay, the easier things get. Um, they're not nearly as uncomfortable as what they were when I started this journey. You know, when life shows up, we have to have trust and faith in the process, something greater than ourselves. We have to lean on our higher power, and reach out, ask for help. Be honest with people when you're struggling and you're going through some shit and life shows up. Don't isolate like I chose to do for 20 plus years of my life. When you're struggling, please reach out. Um, Together we're stronger, guys. This is a we and not an I. I had to get out of my own way because I'm my own worst enemy, and left to my stinking thinking and my thought process, I'm screwed. You guys have heard me say this many times. I break out in handcuffs all the time. And you know what? No matter what, you just don't pick up. You just don't pick up over it. You share and you talk about it and you get through it. This is a one day at a time process, no matter what program you're working. It's one day. Sometimes it's 1 second at a time. Sometimes it's 1 minute at a time. Do whatever you have to do. Pull out whatever arsenal you have in your recovery toolbox and you apply them. That's how I do it. That's my solution daily. I still use other tactics to get out of my head when I'm struggling and life shows up. Sometimes something simple as music and music therapy helps me get out of my head. Um, you know, it helps me reset my day when I'm struggling and I wake up in a bad mood, or I had a bad start to my day. Um, I like to revert to music. I revert to journaling a lot. I like to write. I really do. I appreciate each and every one of you guys being in here tonight. I love each and every one of you. I hope everyone has a kick ass evening. You're all badass recovery warriors. I have to remind you that daily. Uh, that, and I like to say badass. Tomorrow night, guys, Sandy W, 8 o'clock, same time. Well, not the same time. I'm on later tonight, but 8 o'clock Eastern. How's that? Sandy's from Florida. She has an amazing story. Cancer survivor. I'm not going to give away much more, but she's got a good story. You guys don't want to miss it. Trust me. That's tomorrow at 8 Eastern. And then I'm going to have Zach on Friday. Same time, same bad channel. I can say that. I love you guys. I hope you guys all have an awesome night. Participate in your recovery, guys. Stay vigilant. Stay positive. I love you guys. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow night, 8 Eastern. Love you.